Seth Grahame-Smith, according to the Hollywood Reporter, has been signed on by Warner Brothers to write and direct the new Flash movie, replacing Lord and Miller, who had previously been attached to write and assumedly direct the film. Then, of course, recently we heard the news that Lord Miller signed on to do that little Star Wars movie, a Han Solo movie. Who'd do that? Flash Han Solo. Yeah. So they got out of Dodge to do that. And now Seth Grahame-Smith is reportedly introduced. Now, this would be Seth Grahame-Smith's first feature film that he has ever directed. So anyway, Mark, you heard this news. How are you feeling about this?
Well, Lord and Miller got out of there in less than 12 parsecs. And this is an intriguing prospect to me, having somebody who has never directed a film before helming a huge project like The Flash. There's already some pressure because fans love the Flash TV show so much.
Yeah.
A different Flash universe for the cinematic one, that just adds fuel to the fire as far as people being a little nervous. But this guy has been attached to the Beetlejuice sequel as well, or whatever the Beetlejuice reboot is. So he's been circling that project. It sounds like an interesting play. We've seen before when a big-time project will get a smaller director who's done independent films and stuff like that to come on and do a big project. It's been working very well the last few years. Having an author now be a director and write the movie, it seems like a lot to put on somebody's plate who's a rookie, but I think it might be the right play.
I got to tell you, I'm nervous about it. I'm very nervous about it. Two phrases, all right? Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, which he wrote the script for, and the Johnny Depp piece of trash, Dark Shadows, he wrote. And so I look at that and I go, so direct The Flash and write The Flash. I gotta tell you, I'm a little, now, that being said, he's apparently also writing the Lego Batman movie. So he clearly has some connection with Lord Miller already, and they must have some degree of belief in him. But I gotta tell you, I'm nervous about this. I'm not going to completely poo-poo on it because who knows? It's his first one. But I always kind of feel like if a director's going to do his first major feature film, you don't do it with a major tentpole project. I don't like the move. Anyway, Jason, what do you think about this?
My only guess is that he must have came into this room and gave a hell of a pitch.
Yeah.
Like just blew him out of the water. And then they were like, all right, we want to do it. You write it. And he's like, no. I'm going to direct it too. Like, that's what I think he did.
That's like Ellis coming into my office with like, hey, okay, great idea. Let's do that little skit. No, I want to host movie talk.
But, you know, we talk about how well he did in the room or how you pitch this project. He also does have the Lord and Miller stamp of approval.
Yes, that's a big thing.
And as
Can't
we
be
were talking
underestimated.
about, right before we went live, we were talking about how everything they touch turns the gold. Now, does that carry over from movies and writing projects into just naming people? Like, are they actually just bronzing people left and right on the street? We're about to find out, because if this goes down, it's going to make huge waves in Hollywood. And I still think it might be the right play because it's exciting to see people like this get a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if it just gets passed on or not. I mean, my dad is a self-made, millionaire businessman while I'm arguing over the McDonald's waitress giving me my extra 10 cents change. So I'm not quite sure talent is just passed on that way, but we'll see.